Exercise 13.3. Now we are going to start. Question number 1 is a metallic sphere of radius 4.2 centimeter is melted and recast into the shape of a cylinder of radius 6 centimeter. Find height of the cylinder. In this question, a metallic sphere of radius 4.2 centimeter is melted and reshaped in the form of a cylinder of radius 6 centimeter. We have to find height of the cylinder. So in this case, melting one metallic object and reshaping it into another form, volume of the new solid is equal to volume of the previous solid before the melting. So this idea we are going to apply, and therefore in this question volume of cylinder is equal to volume of metallic sphere. Let us write radius of sphere as R1 equal to 4.2 centimeter. Radius of sphere is equal to 4.2 centimeter, and let us denote it by R1. And radius of cylinder R2, let's write, which is given 6 centimeter, and height of cylinder H we have to find out. As metallic sphere is melted and recast into the shape of a cylinder, so volume of cylinder is going to be equal to volume of metallic sphere. Volume of cylinder is equal to volume of sphere. Volume of cylinder, let's use the formula, and this implies pi R1 square H is equal to pi R2 is radius of cylinder, so pi R2 square H is equal to pi, volume of sphere 4 by 3 pi R1 cube. Pi cancel from both sides, so R2 square H is equal to 4 by 3 R1 cube. Now let's put values of R2 and R1. So R2 is 6 centimeter, so 6 square into H is equal to 4 by 3 into R1 4.2 centimeter cube. So H is equal to, or further we can simplify, 6 into 6 into H is equal to 4 by 3 into 4.2 into 4.2 into 4.2. 314 times 42, so 1.4. This implies H is equal to 4 into 4.2 into 1.4 into 4.2 divided by 6 into 6, and this is 6 7 ja 42, so 0.7. 6 7 ja 42, so 0.7. So 4 into 0.7 into 0.7 into 14. So 0.49 into 1.4. 4 into 0.49 into 1.4. If we multiply it, we find 2.744 centimeter, and this we can write 2.74 centimeter height of the cylinder up to 2 places of decimal. So this is the required height of the cylinder. Now let's see question number 2. Metallic spheres of radii 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively are melted to form a single sphere. Find the radius of the resulting sphere. There are 3 spheres of radii 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter. They are melted together and a single sphere is formed. We have to find radius of this single resulting sphere. So let R be the radius of the single new resulting sphere. Radius of new resulting sphere equal to, we are writing R, that we have to find out. R1 6 centimeter, R2 8 centimeter and R3 10 centimeter. They are radii of the 3 spheres, metallic spheres, which are melted and a single resulting new sphere is formed. We have to find radius of new resulting sphere. So here also we are going to apply volume of the new sphere is equal to sum of the volumes of the 3 given spheres of radii 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter, because 3 metallic spheres are melted together and a new single sphere is formed. So volume of new sphere is equal to sum of the volumes of the 3 spheres of these given radii. So volume of new sphere is equal to, let's write V1 for volume of a sphere of radius R1 6 centimeter, V2 let's write for volume of a sphere of radius R2 8 centimeter, and V3 volume of radius R3 10 centimeter. Volume of new sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 4 by 3 pi r1 cube volume of sphere of radius r1 plus 4 by 3 pi r2 cube volume of sphere of radius r2 plus 4 by 3 pi r3 cube volume of radius r3 10 centimeter. This implies 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 4 by 3. Let's take common from this right side. So this will be equal to 4 by 3 pi into r1 cube plus r2 cube plus r3 cube. 4 by 3 pi cancel from both sides. So we are left with r cube is equal to r1 cube plus r2 cube plus r3 cube. r1 cube 6 cube plus r2 cube 8 cube plus r3 cube 10 cube. This is equal to 6 cube 216 plus 8 cube 512 plus 10 cube 1000. So r cube is equal to 1728. R cube is equal to 1728. Therefore, R is equal to cube root of 1728. So, R is equal to cube root of 1728, and this cube root of 1728, if we find by factorization method, we find it equal to 12 centimeter, and this is the required radius of new resulting sphere. So this is the answer. Question number 3 is, a 20 meter deep well with diameter 7 meter is dug and the earth from digging is evenly spread out to form a platform 22 meter by 14 meter. Find height of the platform. In this question, a well 20 meter deep and diameter 7 meter is dug, and the earth that has been dug out from the well is evenly spread out to form a cuboidal platform 22 meter by 14 meter. We have to find height of that cuboidal platform. In this case, the earth which has been dug out from the well and the same earth is spread out to form a platform, that means volume of the earth that is dug out from the well in the form of cylinder is equal to volume of the platform actually, because the platform is made from the earth from digging the well 20 meter deep and 7 meter in diameter. The earth in the form of platform and the earth in the form of cylindrical well, both will have equal volumes. So volume of the platform in cuboidal shape will be equal to volume of the earth in the cylindrical shape in the well. So let us write radius of the well (7 by 2 meter), as diameter of the well is given 7 meter. H, let us write 20 meter as depth of the well. Depth of the well, that we are writing H, because well is dug out in the shape of cylinder. So this H equal to 20 meter we are going to use in place of height of a cylinder. Here it is depth actually. And dimensions of the cuboidal platform are length 22 meter, breadth 14 meter, and height we have to find out. So these are the dimensions given in the question. First we will find volume of the earth that has been dug out from the well, which is in the cylindrical shape. Volume of earth dug out is equal to pi r square h we are applying, because the earth which is dug out, it is dug out from the well, and that well is in the shape of cylinder. So this is equal to 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 r square into h, depth of the well 20 meter. 7 7 cancel, 2 2 ja 4, 5 ja 20. 5 into 22, 110 into 7, so this is 770 meter cube volume of earth dug out from the well. Now this earth, 770 meter cube volume of earth, is evenly spread out to form a cuboidal platform. So volume of the platform will be equal to volume of the earth dug out from the cylindrical well. So volume of platform, that is cuboidal platform, actually here we have mentioned cuboidal platform, is equal to volume of earth dug out, that is actually volume of the cylindrical well. Now volume of cuboidal platform, will write length into breadth into height, and this is equal to, we have already found volume of the earth dug out, 770. So 22 into 14 into height h is equal to 770. So h is equal to 770 divided by 22 into 14. 14 5 ja 70 and 14 5 ja 70, 11 2 ja 22, 11 5 ja 55. So this is 5 by 2 meter, which is equal to 2.5 meter. H means height of platform, 2.5 meter, and this is the answer. Question number 4. A well of diameter 3 meter is dug 14 meter deep. The earth taken out from the well is Question number 4 is, a well of diameter 3 meter is dug 14 meter deep. The earth taken out from it has been evenly spread all around it in the form of circular ring of width 4 meter to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. So in this question also, like question number 3, the earth is dug out from the well of diameter 3 meter and depth 14 meter. That earth is evenly spread all around the well in the form of circular ring of width 4 meter to form a circular embankment as shown in this figure. We have to find height of the embankment. So in this case also, volume of the earth that has been evenly spread around the well in the form of circular embankment will be equal to volume of the earth dug out from the well. So this concept here also we are going to apply. So let's write radius of the well that is equal to 3 by 2 meter. 3 meter is diameter of the well. Now depth of the well, let's denote it by H, that is given 14 meter. Circular embankment is formed around the well of width 4 meter. So let's write width of the embankment. That is given 4 meter. First we shall find out volume of the earth that has been dug out from the well in the form of cylinder. So volume of earth dug out, this is equal to pi r square h. If we put value of pi, radius and height, value of pi will not put, pi into 3 by 2 whole square into depth 14 meter. So this is equal to pi into 9 by 4 into 14. 2 to the 4, 2 7 ja 14. So this is equal to 63 pi by 2. We can put value of pi also. So let's put value of pi also, no problem. So this is 22 by 7 into 9 by 4 into 14. So 2 to the 4, 2 7 ja 14 and 2 11 times 22 and 7 cancel. So 11 into 9, this is 99 meter cube volume of the earth that has been dug out from the well of diameter 3 meter and depth 14 meter. Now see the embankment, it is in the form of circular ring of width 4 meter. So volume of the embankment will be, volume of embankment is in the shape of cylinder. So volume of inner cylinder minus volume of outer cylinder. Volume of inner cylinder will be pi r square h and volume of outer cylinder also will be pi r square h, only difference will be of their radii. Radius of inner cylinder of the embankment will be 3 by 2, which will be equal to radius of the well, and outer radius of the embankment will be 3 by 2, that is 1.5 plus 4 meter. So we are going to write outer radius and inner radius of the embankment, which is 1.5 meter inner radius, 4 plus 1.5, 5.5 meter outer radius. So inner radius of the embankment let's write it R1. Inner radius 3 by 2, that is 1.5 meter. Or we can write outer radius of embankment, let's write it R2, that is equal to inner radius 1.5 plus 4 meter, that is 5.5 meter. So volume of embankment, which is circular in shape, is equal to pi R2 square minus R1 square into H. This will be volume of the embankment, because embankment is in the shape of cylinder. Inner cylinder space is empty, so volume of outer cylinder minus volume of inner cylinder will give us volume of the embankment, that is pi R2 square H volume of outer cylinder, pi R1 square H volume of inner cylinder. So this formula is written pi R2 square H minus pi R1 square H, volume of outer cylinder minus volume of inner cylinder. Therefore, let's apply volume of embankment is equal to volume of the earth dug out. Volume of embankment is equal to volume of earth dug out. So we can write pi R2 square minus R1 square into H, height of the embankment, and this is 99 meter cube we have already calculated. Now let's put value of pi 22 by 7 into 5.5 square minus 1.5 square into H equal to 99. So this implies, further we are writing this side, 22 by 7 into, let's here apply a square minus b square formula, that will be equal to a plus b into a minus b. So when we find a plus b, 5.5 plus 1.5, that is 7, into a minus b, that is 4. So 4 into H equal to 99. This 7 cancel and H is equal to, this further implies H equal to 99 divided by 22 into 4. 22 into 4. If we simplify this, 11 2 ja 22, 11 9 ja 99. So 9 by 2 into 4, 9 by 8. So this is equal to 9 by 8 meter, and 9 by 8 means 1.125 meter, and this is height of the embankment, and this is the answer. Question number 5. A container shaped like a right circular cylinder having diameter 12 centimeter and height 15 centimeter is full of ice cream. The ice cream is to be filled into ice cream cones of height 12 centimeter and diameter 6 centimeter having a hemispherical shape on the top. Find the number of such cones that can be filled with ice cream. There is a right circular cylindrical container of height 15 centimeter and diameter 12 centimeter, and this container is full of ice cream. This ice cream, which is filled in the cylindrical container, is to be filled into ice cream cones of the given dimensions with the hemispherical top. We have to find in how many such ice cream cones this ice cream filled in the container can be filled up. So we are going to find number of ice cream cones. So let radius of container is equal to 6 centimeter as diameter is given 12 centimeter. Height of the container, which is cylindrical in shape, let this be radius r 6 centimeter, and let this be height h 15 centimeter. Now let us write radius of the ice cream cone and height of the ice cream cone. Same radius will be radius of the hemispherical shape on the top of the ice cream. So radius of ice cream cone, let's write it R1, that is 6 centimeter is diameter, so 3 centimeter will be radius, and height of ice cream cone let's write it H1 given 12 centimeter. Same will be, if radius of ice cream cone we have written R1, that is 3 centimeter. So radius of hemispherical top on the ice cream cone also will be 3 centimeter only. Now we will calculate volume of ice cream kept in the cylindrical container. So volume of ice cream in the container, this is equal to pi r square h. So 22 by 7 into 6 into 6 into 15. Let's not put value of pi, let it be pi only. So this is equal to 6 6 is 36 into 15, 540 pi centimeter cube. This is volume of ice cream kept in the container. Now let us calculate volume of one ice cream cone. I mean volume of ice cream in one ice cream cone. So volume of ice cream in one ice cream cone, and this will be equal to 1 by 3 pi r1 square h1 plus 2 by 3 pi r1 cube. Now let's take 1 by 3 pi r1 square common. So from here it will be h1 plus 2r1. Now let us put value of r1 and h1. So r1 is 3, so 3 square 9 into h1 height 12 centimeter plus 2 into r1 3. So this is equal to 1 by 3 pi, 3 times cancelled. So 3 pi into 18, and this is equal to 54 pi centimeter cube. So volume of one ice cream, volume of ice cream in one ice cream cone we have got 54 pi centimeter cube, and total amount of ice cream, that is total volume of ice cream kept in the container is 540 pi centimeter cube. So we can now easily find in how many such cones this ice cream that is kept in the container is to be filled. So now number of ice cream cones required. Equal to volume, total volume of the ice cream 540 pi by 54 pi, that is 10. So in 10 cones we can, the ice cream can be filled up, and this is the answer.